Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Thunderbolts 2-pack, which has John Walker and Sentry. And from Marvel Legends, there's the back of the box. So let's get into it. Alright, so here we have the figures outside the packaging. And let's take a look at John Walker first. And here's the figure. And he comes with a shield. And one thing I noticed is that when I try to put the shield on his wrist, the wrist section is actually a little wider than it normally is, normal figures. So when I try to put this on, I stress mark the clamp right here. You can see it right there. There's a stress mark over here already, so I'm not going to do that again. So for the time being, if he wants to hold on to the shield, I'm just going to have him hold on to the peg instead of clamping it onto his wrist there, because the wrist is wider than your normal figure, but for the shield clamp they didn't wind this for the actual figure. So here we have John Walker. He comes with a pair of hands, a pair of open hands or trigger finger hands, but he doesn't come with a, he comes with a pistol right here, but it's not removable. So, and let's take a closer look at the figure first. I think the head sculpt looks fantastic. It's much better than the previous version of John Walker from the Falcon and the the Winter Soldier, Bucky and Falcon series, whatever that thing was called. But there's the figure. Looks much nicer, and love the color scheme. The almost, is this black? I think it's black. Yeah, black, red, black, dark red, and white for him. And then there's a peg on his back, so you can have him wear the shield on his backside, which for the most part I think I will do that. And as far as his articulation, let's go over that. Now, one thing he does not have is butterfly joint. For these figures, for some reason they don't provide him with butterfly joints. Then he has a ball jointed head, which is right here. See it right there. He can look up quite a bit, so that's good. And then shoulders, then bicep, double jointed elbows, and wrist that goes in and out, and then abdominal crunch right there, then waist swivel, then the legs, ball jointed legs, does not drop down, thigh swivel, and then pinless knees, double joint, of course, cut above the boots section, and then ankle is on a hinge, and it does pivot left and right as well. So I say this figure is quite articulated, and if you want to give him a pose, you kind of do something. Let's bend his knee a little bit more, like that. And I will put the shield on his backside, just like that. That's a good way of displaying John Walker. And then, as for Sentry, let's take a look at that head sculpt of Sentry. Again, it looks fantastic. Head sculpts are fantastic with these figures. Very good likeness. And he too comes with a pair of open hands and a pair of fists, just like John Walker. His is more just relaxed hands. And then as far as his articulation, it's actually different than John Walker. He too does not have a butterfly joint. His head movement is quite limited. swings out, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, hinge wrists, and then as far as the torso is concerned, he has a ball jointed upper chest section, and then a swivel waist, and then he too does not have drop down legs, but his legs go up a little bit higher than John Walker. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, no boots articulation, and then there's a hinge joint for the ankle, and then the foot does a pivot left and right. So his articulation is a little weaker than John Walker, but still good enough. I have not seen the film yet, but I will fairly soon. Figure looks fantastic, and here's John Walker with Sentry. And alright, let me stand them back straight. And I'll give you guys a detailed look before I end this video. Before I do that, put him right there. Maybe this way. Yeah, maybe this is how I will have my thumbnail image. Kind of like that. And let's get a closer look at both of these figures before I end this video. Oh, look, he has a flag on the shoulder as well. The holster for the pistol. Again, it's not removable. And then his helmet still has wings on it. Then as far as Sentry, look at the head sculpt, is fantastic. Quite nice. Then the back side of him is just a cape. And then the back side of him is a shield. All scratched up. So there you have it. John Walker and Sentry from Hasbro. Thunderbolts. And let's see, the other two pack is coming, not here yet, but it'll soon be here. So there you go, and thanks for watching.